How are you? I'm fine, thank you. Okay, well, so we're going to start a new class, and we are going to see reporting what people say. I'm sorry. Number 2. This is again deepest information. This is something that we already have seen, but we are going to work on page number 123, only the exercises B and C, and later we're going to go to the page 159, grammar expansion. Well, so we are going to begin. Grammar. Read the grammar box, then fill in the blanks with the both verbs form. A, D. Okay, we have this. So well, first we're reading and then we come back. Reporting the patterns with the infinitive and base form. Verb plus not plus infinitive. Normally, this is when we give orders in negative form. Then we have verb plus object plus not plus infinitive. More or less is the same. Verb plus object plus base form. So observe, in two cases we are using infinitives, and we're going to analyze what is this. She agreed to tell me a secret. I promised to keep it. Other verbs include and. I persuaded him to reveal what he knew. He urged me not to spread it around. Other verbs include and. I tried to talk about something else, but she didn't let me change the subject. Follows the same pattern. Okay, so now we are going to return to the previous page, and we are going to see A, D. Well, I put you in the previous page, so I hope that you open and you couldn't see this part. And it was to fill it. I asked Truman from a race last week, but he refused to even listen. By the way, what is the correct answer? Okay, if you don't have the correct answer for any reason, I'm going to put it here. So please copy between you and me. Keep it to myself, my big mouth, spread it around. Stop the video if you need extra time to copy this. Well, so we are going to check. I asked Truman for a raise last week, but he refused to even listen. Okay, observe this. Once he threatened to fire. This is infinitive. Truman made me. I swear I beg him not to. You have the answers. What I least expect him not to. Well, so what is that you are going to try is to complete with this. We have the same. She agreed to tell, observe, to tell, agreed. What is this agreed? I promised to keep. Okay, this is a verb. And other verbs include and. Did you have your answers? Well, we are going to put the answers here. I'm going to try to put it bigger, so not too much, so we can analyze together. Okay, refuse, and threaten. You got it? Then, verb plus object plus not plus infinitive. I persuaded him to reveal what he knew. He urged me not to spread it around. Other verbs include beg and expect. So after persuade, urge, beg, and expect, the next verb is in infinitive. Can be in negative or can be in affirmative form. Then, I tried to talk about something else, but she didn't let me change. Observe. Okay, let me change. We have the object that is me. Can be other verb is make. For example, she didn't make me change. So the correct answer is make. So this is base form of verb infinitive. You remember the verb infinitive also is known as the incomplete infinitive, porque a la hora de traducirlo también se traduce, por así decirlo, como are, ir. Me permite cambiar o no me hace cambiar. Make me change. This is important that you include to your vocabulary. Well, I'm going to put it small so it is better here because the quality of the image is better. Julia couldn't keep Truman's secret. Complete 1 to 6 using the verb given and pattern from the grammar box. Then take turns reporting the whole conversation. Okay, so what you're going to do, as you said, complete 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. Okay, using the verb given, for example, to keep it to herself, and a pattern from the grammar box. Then take turn reporting the whole conversation. This is a little bit confused. So I'm going to give you the answers already, but if you think that you can do it, no problem. For example, in the number 1, Anna asked, remember, when we are reporting a question, we always use asked. Anne asked Julia what. We have the question word. If we don't have a question word, we use if. And then the sentence in affirmative form. She and her friend had been gossiping about. So this is the same. Okay, Anna promised to keep it to herself. Remember, keep it to herself es no contar chismes, que se lo va a guardar. That's why, what is this? It's gossiping about. So what you're going to try to do, okay, we have here refused. We are going to check where we have refused here. You remember? Los que pusimos extra, espero que los hayan copiado. If we have refused, okay, what we are going to do? I'll keep it to myself, okay? I promise. Then say, Julia, nothing. Okay, but this is the number 1. So the number 2 is this one. So we're going to put, I can't tell you, sorry. So Julia refused. Infinitive form. How do you say to tell her, for example? You checked? And then we are going to report. ¿Qué es lo que tenemos que decir? Ok. Traten de hacer. Stop the video. You're reporting. If this is not a question, ¿qué será? Tell, told her, said, you remember? Le dijo a ella, and the real sentence. We have a question word here? No. So what are we going to use? If. Okay. So, Julia, ¿verdad? Julia told her, le dijo, or told Anna. You can use the object as you decide. Ok. Como ya no es una question, porque no es ask, ¿necesitamos el if? No. It's a negative sentences. Ok. Julia told her not to, ¿podría ser? ¿No? Porque tenemos un verbo. Ok. So Julia said, just you're working, okay? She, estamos en present. What happened? Couldn't tell her. Ahora sí. Remember, in the sentences in questions, okay, we are going to use what or if. And the sentence in affirmative form, but also in the immediately past. Siempre en el past inmediato. In this case, okay, had been gossiping, okay, where estamos hablando de un past continuous. Entonces sería un past perfect continuous. Y aquí lo tenemos. Past perfect continuous. In this case, this is can. What is the past of can? Could. Always, when we report, we are going to use the past and the past. And the past. Okay? Will, would. Can, could. Present simple, past simple. Past continuous, past y past continuous, past perfect continuous. Okay? Very good. So now I help you with two to answer the rest. Stop the video. Beep. Tick tock, tick tock. Okay, like in the movies, the time passed by. And now I'm going to give you the answers. We're going to check if the answers are similar to yours. I'm going to put it a little bit bigger. This says, Anne promised to keep it to herself. Anne promised to keep it to herself. Julia refused to tell her. This is the first part. Anne begged Julia not to keep her in suspense. Julia made Anne promise she wouldn't say a word. Then she threatened to unfriend Anne on Facebook if she did. She finally agreed to tell Anne the gossip. O sea, por fin estuvo de acuerdo. Like a verb. Okay, so they do the first part. And then you're supposed to do the other part. We're going to do it, okay? Vamos a hacerlo. We are going to do it. And let me do it smaller. And let me move it a little bit. Very good. We have here, Anne begged Julia not to keep her in suspense. Okay, so we have here, I'm going to send you, I think, the page, okay? This is the number 3. I can see, this is too small. Okay, don't have me in suspense. So, okay, so this is not a question. Okay, and beg Julia not to keep her in suspense. So if we want to do it, what we are going to, this is don't, what we are going to change? Didn't, exactly, didn't. So, and, okay, and asked, en este caso es una petición, okay, and asked or told her, yes, y que también podríamos utilizar begged, okay. Anna told her she didn't have heard in suspense, para cambiarlo. Yes? Very good. So what you are going to do is to practice in this space only the reporting part. And remember, you have already the verbs. Only you are going to write the infinitive, or the, if you have an object, for example, here, you say, okay, said, here, okay, Julia made an, remember this is an object because she's receiving the action or the information. La hizo hacer a ella, remember the verb make, only that is in past, make promise. So in this case, we have the verb in base form, and that's it. He treated John Fernand, if she did, no. And that's the only example with an object in base form, okay? Well, so I told you we're going to do the B and C. Common mistakes. He made me, this is it. This is the example, no? We have an object. The next verb is in base form. Yes? Then you can use text marker if you have your books. If not, okay, so you can copy. Complete the chart and then listen to check. So please, this time, try to do it by yourselves. Okay, how to say it? You'll never, okay, who are run into the mall. But I'm going to put you the audio. Listen, please.
Audio 11.11. 1.
You'll never guess who I ran into at the mall.
2.
My lips are sealed. I won't tell a soul.
3.
Promise you'll keep it between the two of us.
4. You have my word.
Okay, one more time.
Audio 11.11. 1.
You'll never guess who I ran into at the mall.
2.
My lips are sealed. I won't tell a soul.
3.
Promise you'll keep it between the two of us.
4. You have my word.
Okay, as you see, these are expressions that it is about gossiping. Well, now we're going to the page 159, but also we're going to use the page number 158. And what we are going to do is trying to set, okay, they say reporting what people says. One more time, we already saw it. This is it, number 2. I said that I could call. I told her that I would complain. This is incorrect. You remember I already explained this? Yes? And we have the special verbs, threatened to call. Persuaded, beg, them, object. Yes. But observe, okay, this is expressions that are is we have arch and we have pursued and beg, no matters that we have the object. This is the because we are reporting. It's not the same that we saw before. This is reporting. Observe this. I called your parents. I said I would call her parents. Lo que les quiero decir es que este tema es reporting. No es el tema que acabamos de ver de infinitives, ¿ok? So it's different. Aquí estamos reportando. Por eso no importa que tengamos un object here, porque no tiene que ver con el otro tema. Yes? Okay. Very good. Now, on the next page, what you are going to do is the following. I'm going to send you this, but please answer this. Answer this. I'm going to just say correct the sentences so they are grammatical, paying attention to the underlined verbs. There may be more than one answer. Aquí es, ¿ok? Puede haber más de una respuesta, pero in base the grammar is similar. For example, the guests noticed there had been a robbery, but they agreed that they would stay or agreed to stay. Okay, so this is something that you can use, but agreed that they would stay or agreed to stay. Calm. Estamos entonces introduciendo el agreed to stay del tema anterior. You are going to take a lot of time, so please stop the video and I'm going to put the answers, okay? Please try to do it by yourselves. Como les digo siempre, sufren un poquito, and tomorrow we are going to analyze it calmly. Okay, I'm going to put the answers, so if you don't have the answers, still stop it. Si ya lo contestaron y quieren analizar, play it. Okay, I'm going to put you this first section, okay, like this. That's it, okay? So these are the answers. Stop the video when you want to check with calm, and we see you in the next class so I can explain. I'm going to send you the pictures, okay? Bye. Ay, ay. This is not what I'm trying to do, believe me. Okay.